So this setting is meant just for the demo class. So whatsoever you want to ask from us and we will want to ask from you, you need to type it in the chat box. All right. So right now I want to ask you from which school and city you both are joining us. Please type it in the chat box. All right. So Atul is joining us from MIT School, Dubai. Great. Good to know that. And what about David? And David, just rename yourself. Your name first letter should be in uppercase always. It should never be in lowercase. Okay. All right, so David is joining us from Apollo International School, Vasna, Ahmedabad. Ahmedabad A should be in uppercase, MIT A should be in uppercase, S school S should be in uppercase, Dubai D should be in uppercase. Okay. And now tell me which is your favorite topic. No need to rectify it over here in the chat box, but this is for your information. You should keep it in your mind, okay, in future. So tell me, which is your favorite topic in science? As you know, we all are here together for the test series demo, right? Which batch will be going to continue from next week. So before that, just want to know which is your favorite topic. So let's see whether your topic is matching with the demo topic or not. Great. So Atul is interested in human body.
What about David?
His favorite topic is magnets, electricity, and circuit.
Nice.
Interesting. So let's see whether your mentor has planned this topic or any other topic. This must be exciting and this will be open a little soon. Before that, now tell me, how did you come to know about this demo? Via WhatsApp, via chat message, via website, or via email? So you can write a first letter of every. Yeah, okay, email. Great. Atul got to know via email. And what about David? So here we are with Elena also. I've took math classes. Great. So David must be aware from the group, right? From our team. Okay, great. Hello, Elena. Good to see you. So please mention the chat box, Elena, from which school and city you are joining us. We are glad to have you at our platform. Parallelly would like to inform you that you will be on mute in demo class, but in upcoming classes, you will be able to interact with your mentor freely. Okay, so this setting is just for the demo class. So quickly type it in the chat box from which school and city you are joining us. One. Second, till now we have covered 3 questions, which I would like to inform you. You can inform me in one go. From which school and city you are joining us? Which is your favorite topic in science? And how did you come to know about this demo? Via email, via WhatsApp, via group, or via website? Okay. So you just take your time and reply me in the chat box. All right, so let me tell you about the flow of the session. As you all know that we are joined here together for test series demo and you will be on meet for sure, but in classes you will be able to interact with your mentor. Now you will be going to get few chat links in the chat box, which I'll be going to explain you about the same. Moving forward, you will be going to meet your mentor virtually. She'll be going to provide introduction about herself and she'll be going to interact with you a bit, right? After that, Miss Megha will be going to show you short informative PPT. So you'll get to know about course in detail via Megha ma'am. And then finally, we'll be going to continue with your demo, right? So if you all are okay, you have understood what I said, show me thumbs up on the screen. Great. David is little distracted with someone else talking. Yes, David, you understood what I said? No. Yes, okay. Alina, please turn on your camera. All right. So Alina is joining us from Delhi Public School, east of Kailash. She's in grade 6. Great. Good to know that. Good to see you, Alina, with a smiley face. We are glad you're very happy for joining the demo. RK Pura. Okay. Great. So let me paste few chat links. Okay, tell me one more thing. Have you joined us for the first time or you have joined us before also? As I know about David, he is attending maths classes, right? So what about Atul and Alina? You both are joining for the first time or you have joined our demo or classes beforehand also? If you have joined us for the first time, write F in the chat box. If you have joined before, write B in the chat box. All right. So Alina has also joined English and reasoning classes. Great. She is interested in science too. And what about Atul? Before also. Great. Very nice. So let me share chat links with you. All right. I hope you all received the chat links. Show me thumbs up on the screen if it's so. Good. So your first link is of syllabus link. So you can check your particular subject syllabus on clicking on this link. If you have not enrolled for this course yet, you can click on the payment link and you can make the payment and we'll see you in the classes straight away. In case you want to give us a feedback related to your course or anything in your batch, please drop this form, right? You have to fill up this form and we'll receive feedback. In case you want to know in detail about a particular batch, you can just click on this all batch detail link and you'll get to know. In case you have any further queries, you can always email us support@olympiadsuccess.com or you can drop us a WhatsApp message on these two particular numbers. So these are the relevant links. Make sure that you copy paste in your dashboard or you can write it somewhere. That will be helpful for you in future while you will be going to take forward this course, right? All right, so not taking much time now, I would like to invite your mentor at the platform to interact with you. So she is a wonderful mentor. Her classes are very engaging. I'm pretty sure you'll be going to enjoy her class, though you are joining for the science for the first time, right? But I am very sure that you're going to enjoy her demo and for sure you'll be going to learn something productive out of it, right? So all over to Ishwarya, ma'am.
Thank you, Pooja ma'am. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? All good? All right, great. Okay, so my name is Aishwarya. As Pooja ma'am said, of course, I'll be your mentor for science. And in this test series, of course, we will be doing some questions, right, for revision of your syllabus. So I'm sure everybody's finished their syllabus. If not, what we'll be doing is we'll be going through our question papers and I will be discussing the doubts side by side. Right, so if any chapter or anything that you feel that you've not understood, of course, along the way we can go through it. A little bit about me. So my name is Aishwarya. I'm from Delhi. I have an MPhil in botany and currently I'm doing my PhD also in botany. And I have been associated with Olympiad Success for almost 4 years now, right? I love teaching. I love interacting with students every day. And I want you guys to be as involved in the class and as interactive in class as possible. The more doubts you ask, the better for me. Okay, so don't feel that this doubt is silly or I should not be asking and wasting ma'am's time. Not at all. We're all here to learn. I'll learn something from you and hopefully you learn something from me. All right. So I hope I see you guys in the regular classes and we'll have a great time together. Thank you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, Aishwarya, ma'am. So I hope kids you are aware now. So more doubts you will bring in. That means you are understanding the concept in depth. Okay. So always, whenever you're learning in any of the class, make sure that you bring up so many questions that you understand each and everything in detail, because obviously this will be helpful for you in an Olympiad examination, right? So moving ahead towards Megha ma'am. Megha ma'am, can we have PPT on the screen, please?
I hope my PPT is visible to everyone.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. So kids, I welcome you all on the platform of Olympiad Success. This is a demo interaction program for grade 6 Science Olympiad Test Series course. So Olympiad Success is the India's largest online preparation platform for Olympiad examination. We are the India's first exclusive live classes for Olympiad preparation, one of its kind yearly program that includes that courses matter. We have 8 courses: mathematics, English, science, logical reasoning, communication, spoken and written, Vedic maths, and coding. What else we provide online CBSE plus Olympiad classes from grade 6 to grade 12. We have one-on-one preparation classes for International Mathematics Olympiad and various Olympiads, as you can see. And we have G mains preparation classes as well. You can see the rank holders. These are the kids like you only. So you need just 2 hours extra from your regular curriculum activities because Olympiad examination is quite little tougher than the regular activities. We have live Olympiad session, having group session with around 20 students delivered through Zoom by tutors, significant teaching experience. We have 3 sessions per week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 8 to 9:15 p.m. with 5 minutes of breaks. In this session, we will discuss the previous year question papers from Olympiad. So syllabus is available on this particular link, and the fee of this course is rupees 2,500. It is a 10-session course, and payment can be made by using this link. This fees includes discussion of 10 mock tests containing the previous year question paper that helps increase your rank in Olympiads. What else you require? A laptop or desktop with good internet speeds and headphones for better audio clarity. So live classes will be starting from 8th of October, which is on Tuesday. In 2023-24, Olympiad Success has students more than 5,000 schools across India and abroad. So this is all about informative PPT. I hope I'm clear to everyone. Show me thumbs up like this, kids. All right, great. Over to you, Pooja ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am. All right, so we got a question from Atul. So Atul, I hope you're clear with your, you got your answer? Okay, great. All right, kids, I hope you have seen a PPT carefully. Quickly type it in the chat box. So what are the class days and timings? Welcome, Priyansh. Good to see you. All right, Priyansh. So I think you have missed a little part. So would like to inform you in a quick note about what you have missed. We have shown an informative PPT, I think, which you have seen in the last. Before that, you missed your mentor introduction, which you can take forward later on once we'll be going to continue with your demo. And before that, I have pasted chat links, which I'll paste it again. This will be very informative and helpful for you, Priyansh, and make sure that you copy paste these links in your notepad somewhere. Yes. Before starting that, I have asked few questions which I wanted to ask from you, and you can just type your answer in one go over there in the chat box. And most important, you all will be on mute. You will not be able to unmute yourself as we are in demo class, but in upcoming classes, you will be able to interact with the mentor for you, right? Great. I think Megha ma'am has already pasted a chat links in the chat box, so make sure you just copy paste all these links. All right. So yes, Priyansh, quickly type in the chat box from which school and city you are joining us. 1, 2nd, which is your favorite topic in the science. And 3rd, from where did you got to know about this demo? Via email, via WhatsApp, via website. And your 4th question, if you're joining us for the first time, you have joined us before also. So meanwhile, you just type your answer and I'll move ahead with my another question to others. Okay, I think that's very great, Megha ma'am. You have shown a PPT. Now my trick question is gonna go towards them. All right. So what are your class days and timings? I'm still waiting for your answers, kids. Quickly type it in the chat box. David, Alina, Atul, and Alina, make sure that you keep your camera on because it will be great if we interact face to face because we don't allow students with cameras off in our classes.
Priyansh as well, yes.
Great. Good to see Priyansh. Priyansh is joining us from India. Great. We are also from India, Priyansh. From which school and city you are joining us? Please mention that. Oh, Atul is scratching his hair. What are your class days and timings? I've just asked a simple question. Megha, were they attentive during the PPT?
Hope so, ma'am.
Okay, so
DPS
Priyansh is joining
Faridabad.
us from, yeah, DPS, very great. DPS, D will always be uppercase, okay? D uppercase, P uppercase, S uppercase. Faridabad there. Hurry up, I'm waiting for your answers. Monday to Saturday from 7:20 to 1:15. All right, David. So for such timing concern related to this course, you need to talk to our team members, which Megham has already shared us port numbers. So you can contact on these numbers. And I think you are aware already. You are already attending our English classes, right? You were saying maths classes. Yeah. So you can talk to them. Okay. They'll help you out for the same the times. So as Megham has shown in the PPT, this will be the test series batch. So what is test series meant, right? So test series are basically you have prepared your course. Now you want to become a pro in your question paper, that how you quickly you can solve your question paper, right? So these previous papers will be going to help you out for the same. Every class will be going to attempt different question paper that will make you little more speedy while attempting your Olympiad paper. Okay, so this is how test series course meant for. So there'll be 10 classes and class days will be thrice a week and days will be Tuesday, Thursday and Saturday. Timing will be 8 till 9:15 p.m. Absolutely correct, Alina, right? So this is how test series batches. So anybody is having any doubt related to the course? Atul, 5 days in a week. I didn't get your question, Atul. You want me to ask? You were asking something or you were telling? I'm not getting your point. Elaborate, please. Yeah. You're telling. Okay, great. Anybody is having any doubt related to this test series course batch? Please do let me know. I'll be happy to answer your each and every. Are all clear? No doubt. Atul is not having any doubt. David, Priyansh and Elena, what about yours? This course will be in the night. It's 8 p.m. Late evening, not night. You can say it's a late evening. Okay, 8 p.m. to 9:15 p.m. IST. So now your country time, you need to figure it out. Okay, Dubai time you need to share. It's Indian time, 8 p.m. till 9:15. Atul is in Dubai, I guess, right? Yeah, David is not in Dubai. David is in Ahmedabad. So you're in India only, yeah, David. It's a late evening time, 8 p.m. till 9:15 p.m. Okay. So all clear, no doubt. Shall we begin with the demo then? Great. So let me paste chat links once again, and then we are good to go. So all over here with the demo, please. So whatever your concerns are there, you can contact on these two particulars, right? So all over to you, Ishwarya.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, I'll just share my screen, guys. Just give me one moment. Okay, is my screen visible to all of you? All right, great. Okay, so this is just one of the ways in which we will be conducting the classes during when we come for regular classes. So we'll have a set of questions that we discuss, right? It's a mix of all the questions that have come, like ma'am has already explained that it will be from the previous year papers of Olympiad, right? All right, so I'll just read out the question for you. You can put in your answers in the chat box for today. All right, when we come to regular classes, of course, I'll allow you to unmute. We'll discuss a little bit more about it. You'll be allowed to talk in class. But for today, just put in your answers in the chat box. Let me read out the first question. So a light bulb is connected in series with a battery, a switch, and some wires. However, the light bulb does not light up. What is or are the possible reasons for it? The battery is weak, the switch is closed, the bulb has blown, or the wires are made up of copper. So what do you think is the correct? Send me a direct message if you can, Atul, so that everybody gets a chance to answer. Everyone put in your answers. Direct message, please, everyone. Direct message to me. Okay, so first of all, there are two types of circuits that we know about, right? We have a series circuit and we have a parallel circuit. So in a series circuit, what do we know about series circuit? In a series circuit, everything is in the same current loop. That means if we have a battery, you have wire, okay? You have the light bulb, a switch, and I've completed the circuit. So let's say this is the positive terminal of the battery, this is the negative terminal, this is how the circuit will go through, and this is your switch which is closed. So we are talking about a series circuit. That's how I've drawn a series circuit. So they said it has a battery, it has a switch and some wires, and the light bulb is there, but it's not lighting up. So why is it not lighting up? Okay, Atul, we've not learned this chapter. No worries, that's so. Some of the chapters, let's say if you haven't done them, I will give a little bit of concept background of those also. So here, this is a series circuit. Normally we have two types of circuits. We have a series circuit. Series means that they are all in the same loop. See, it's all in the same loop, right? Current is flowing through them directly, right? Apart from that, there is another circuit which is known as a parallel circuit. Okay, in a parallel circuit, what will happen is that some of the materials in the parallel circuit might not be in the same loop. So for example, let's say if I add another bulb to it in this way, let me just add another bulb. I'm adding another bulb here in the same circuit. So here what you can see, if you see carefully, those of you who have not done this chapter, this is battery. Okay, battery is what? Battery is the power source, right? This is the switch. Switch, the moment you switch it on, we have it in our homes also, right? What do? You switch it on, what happens? The light bulb lights up at home, or any electrical device. When you switch the switch on, then it will start working. So the moment I press the switch on, the power source will get functional. The electricity will start passing through the power source and it will go into the bulb and the bulb will light up. So here if you see in the first red colored circuit, everything is in one loop. This is in one loop, right? Current is passing in one loop. Similarly, if you see this one, the second circuit that I've drawn or added, the second bulb also has a loop of its own, correct? That means this bulb is independent of this bulb, right? They don't have the same series. That means they don't have the same power source, or they are not in the same electrical pathway. They have the same power source, but they are not in the same electrical pathway. They have their own loop of electricity, right? So these two bulbs are in parallel with each other. Okay, this kind of circuit is a parallel circuit. Now let's say instead of here, if I would have added a light bulb here. So I'm adding a light bulb here instead. Okay, now what do you see? You see this one, the first, going back to the first one, starting from here, just follow the green pathway from the circuit here. Both the bulbs are falling in the same loop, correct? Yes or no? So both the bulbs are falling in the same loop. That means this bulb and this bulb, they are in series with each other because they are in the same loop. Okay, so I'll just mark out the bulbs. So let's say this is bulb 1, this is bulb 2, and this is bulb 3. Okay, so bulb 1 and 2 are parallel to each other, or bulb 3 and 2 are also parallel to each other, but 1 and 3 are in series with each other. So how will you remember? If anything is in the same current loop, they are series. If they are not in the same current loop, they are parallel to each other. That means one of the in parallel, they are independent, but in series, they are dependent on each other. Okay? Any doubt? Of course, I will, when we come to regular classes, the chapters that you haven't done, I will discuss a little bit about them in detail. Okay? The concept, so that you know what are we talking about, because this is full syllabus test series, right? Any doubt, anyone? Anyone has a doubt, put it in the chat box. Okay, so now if it is in one loop, we're talking about a series circuit, right? So I'm just going to remove everything. We are talking about a series circuit, simple series circuit. There's just that one bulb is there, one battery is there, and one switch is there, and there is this wire. Okay, so why is the bulb not lighting up? That means there is something wrong with the circuit. Circuit is not complete. Okay, so one battery is weak, not possible. Even if battery is weak, the bulb should light up. Okay? If it's a complete loop. So this is not correct. The switch is closed. This could be possible. We've not switched it on only. That's why the bulb is not lighting up. They are not saying anything about switch being on or off, right? So this could be possible that the switch is only closed. Third, the bulb has blown. This is also possible that bulb is only faulty. The bulb is fused. That is why even if electricity is passing through this circuit, the bulb is not lighting up, right? And third one, the last one, sorry, the wires are made up of copper. This is incorrect. Most wires are made up of copper only. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Most metals are good conductors of electricity, but specifically for wiring, the best conductor that we have is silver. Okay? Is silver. But silver is expensive. We can't have silver wirings throughout our house. So the next best conductor that we have is copper. So we always use copper wires in our circuit. So around our house, anywhere, your charging cables, your any kind of wire that you have at home will have copper inside it. Okay, so now what is the option given to us? A only, A and C only, B and D only, and B, C and D only. Okay, so what are the possible reasons? We have said it is B and C, but do you see any option like that? No, so there is no option. Then what do we do? So here, one second, the battery, yeah, the correct answer should be B and C only. I will check this question and I'll see why the answer is not given that way. It should, I think there is a typing mistake here. It should be B and C only because correct answer here is C. Okay, because battery is weak, whether it is weak or not weak, it will light up the bulb little bit. If the battery is weak, the bulb will light up slightly little bright, like less brighter. If battery is normal, it will light up brightly. Switch is closed, so circuit is not complete. Bulb is blown, circuit is not complete. Wire, I've already told you. So it should be B and C. This I will check, but the correct answer is B and C. Anyone has a doubt? Reasoning? Okay. Shall we move forward? Next question. Okay. All right. Next. Pliers used by electrician usually have plastic cover on the handle. Why? What are pliers? Okay, David. Check it. Read all the options. Atul correct. Alina correct. Okay, Priyansh, you also read all the options. Plastic is a bad conductor of heat. That is correct. Plastic is water resistant. That is also correct. Okay, and plastic is a bad conductor of electricity. That is also correct. We are talking about an electrician using a plier, no? So all three are correct. It's a bad conductor of heat also, it's a bad conductor of electricity as well, and it's water resistant as well. So what will happen, sometimes what we do is maybe there's some electrical circuit or which is, let's say, it is covered by water or there is some water present around it. There are chances that you can get an electrical shock. So to prevent everything, we simply put plastic on the handles so that there is no chance of any kind of electrical shock coming to the person using the plier. Okay, so all of these are correct. Next. William places magnet R on a stand, then slowly places object Q on top of it. He notices that object Q does not stick to the magnet R, but instead floats above it. So this is a pole, okay? Object R is placed, object R is a magnet, okay? Object Q is also added to that pole. But what happens? Object Q is floating instead of sticking or going down to object R. What could be the reason? Why does it not stick? Q is an electromagnet. Q is made up of steel and R exerts a repulsive force on magnetic materials like steel and iron. Q is a magnet and the unlike poles of Q and R are facing each other, thereby exerting a repulsive force between them. And Q is a magnet. The like poles of object Q and magnet R are facing each other, thereby exerting a repulsive force between them. David correct. David, you send it once only, I'll get the answer. Okay. Okay, Atul correct. Priyansh and Alina think. Read the options carefully. Magnets have two poles, everybody knows. What are the two poles? North and South pole, right? Magnet R, R is a magnet. So every magnet has two poles, North and South. If you look at the poles, what do we know about the poles? Like poles repel each other. Unlike poles, Alina, correct now. Unlike poles will repel each other. So that means north and north will repel each other, and south will repel each other. Okay? But unlike poles, that is north and south, they will attract each other. So what is the possible reasoning? The possible reasoning could be that Q is also a magnet, because if it was made up of steel or if it was made up of any other magnetic material, it would have gotten attracted to R, but it is not getting attracted to R. That means it is getting repelled. That's why Q is a magnetic material 1, and we know that like poles are repelling each other, so the like poles of object Q and R are facing each other. That is why there's a repulsive force between them instead of a attractive force. If unlike poles were facing each other, then they would have attracted each other. This also would have led to attraction. Electromagnet could have also led to repulsion or attraction depending upon the like or unlike poles, but that is not mentioned clearly. So we cannot call Q an electromagnet because 1, there is no electricity around it, and 2, they've not defined that electromagnet is present, what is the pole, like pole. So the correct answer is option D. Okay, any doubts so far, anyone? Any doubts, just put it in the chat box. Okay, all right. Let's look at 4th now. In a classroom, a student did the following activity to separate the constituents of a mixture. Okay, what according to you are the constituents of the mixture? So the mixture is present. First step was filtration. After filtration, solid was removed and a solution was left behind. Okay, solution means 2 liquids were left behind. And after distillation again, or let's say a solution would mean like a homogeneous solution where you cannot differentiate between the 2 components. So solution is left behind. After distillation, again a solid was removed and water was left behind. So what do you think were the components of the mixture? Water, sand, glass, sand, sugar, water, stones, rice, water, oxygen, hydrogen, and salt. Think carefully, when do we do filtration, for what substances? Do we use it for soluble substances, insoluble substances? Think and then answer. Okay. Correct. Atul, correct. David, correct. Very good. Kabir, you're joining us a little late. So Kabir, we've gone through a presentation. We've discussed a couple of things, links, timings, and all of those things, right? You can watch the live on Facebook. If there is any doubt, I'll just repaste the chat links. Okay, so you can go through the link, get in touch with the admin. All right, we're just having a demo right now of what we're doing in the test series. Okay, Priyansh, think Priyansh. Okay, Kabir, we're doing the 4th question. You can put in your answer for the 4th question. Alina, I'm waiting for your answer also. Okay, so what are we looking at here is, if you see, there's a mixture. Okay, Alina, correct. There's a mixture, and first we do is filtration. Filtration is done for solids that are immiscible or solids that do not dissolve in a solution, right? So first we have separated out that anything that is not soluble in water, that is the first solid after filtration. What we are left with is solution. This solution, since again a solid is coming out, this solution consists of water plus a solid that is dissolvable in water. And after distillation, that solid is removed and what we have remaining behind is water. So we're looking at water, mixture of water, plus a soluble solid and a non-soluble solid. So if you look at this here, we have water, sand, glass. Sand and glass both are not soluble in water. So this is an incorrect option. If you look at sand, sugar, water, water is already there, sugar is soluble and sand is non-soluble. So this is the correct option that we have. Stones, rice, water. Again, stone is not miscible in water. Rice is also not miscible in water. That's why this is incorrect. And in this case, we don't have water only. We have oxygen, hydrogen, and salt. So this automatically becomes an incorrect. So option B is the correct one. Next, let's look at this diagram. We know it's a platypus. So the diagram below shows a platypus. Which of the locations do you think platypus is found in? Temperature, low, moderate, high, moderate. Amount of water, high, high, low, low. Amount of light, low, high, high, low. Where is platypus found? Think. Where do you find platypus? Alina, think. Amount of water required by platypus, temperature required by platypus, and light required by platypus. Correct. Divit correct, Alina correct, Atul correct. What about others? Kabir and Priyansh. Even if you don't know the answer, take a guess. We're all here to learn. It's fine if you don't know the answer. Try to answer. Okay, Priyansh. Kabir, please switch on your video. It'd be nice to see your face on screen. Okay, great. Yes, Kabir, what do you think should be the answer? Send me a direct message, Kabir. Okay. Correct answer is option B. The temperature that is required by platypus is moderate, not too high, not too low. The amount of water is high because platypus is found in water, right? And amount of light also required by platypus is high. Okay? So correct answer is option B. That is why it doesn't immerse itself in water. It usually floats on water. Okay. All right. Next. Okay, this is an interesting question. I'll read it for you. Steve shone a torch into a hole on the left side of the box as shown. So this is a box. Okay, this is the small hole and he's showing a torch. A ball was placed in the position shown in the above diagram. What would Steve see when he looked into the box through the hole indicated on the diagram? Okay, so this is your position of the ball inside and there is a hole on this side. So imagine a box on one side. Okay, if you see here, on this side we have a hole where the torch is coming. Inside the box here, the ball is placed and from this side, yeah, viewing the ball, what would we see? He would be able to see the whole ball. He would be able to see the left half of the ball. He would be able to see the right half of the ball. He would not be able to see anything inside the box because it was too dark. Think about where the light is coming from. What do we know about light? Reflection. No correct answers yet. Think. Where is the light coming from? Kabir, correct. Where is the light coming from? Think. Atul, correct. Alina, correct. Priyansh, correct. So where is the light coming from? Light is coming from the left hand side, no? This is the ball. Light is coming from here. We are viewing it from the front. So we will be only seeing the left half of the ball. This is how sun and earth also works. Sun is there, earth is there. Whatever part of the earth is lighted up by the sun, that is daylight, and the other part of the sun, which does, other part of the earth, which is not receiving the light, is dark during the night, right? So same concept here. Okay. All right, next one. While measuring the length of a cuboidal box, the reading at one end is 2.5 centimeters and the other end is 7.5 centimeters. Okay. The length of the box is what? Simple mathematics. One end is 2.5. So instead of starting from 0, they started from 2.5. And another last end is 7.5. So how do you measure what is the actual length of the box? Alina correct. Atul correct. Think. Instead of starting from 0, we are starting from 2.5. So the first point is 2.5 and then it ends at 7.5. So what is the total length? Priyansh correct. Total length becomes Kabir correct, Divit correct. It becomes 5 centimeters because we're not starting from 0, right? We're starting at 2.5. So 2.5 to 7.5. So you simply subtract 7.5 from 2.5 from 7.5, you get 5. Okay, next, very good. When a magnet is placed on a wooden plate with some iron nails spread on it, then nails stick all around the magnet in same manner. Most of the nails stick at the center of the magnet, most of the nails stick at the ends of the magnet, or none of these. What do we know about magnets? Imagine it as a simple bar magnet. Correct, Divit. Divit, send me once only. I can see your option. So many times you send it, I can't see other people's answers then if I miss them out. Send it once. Alina, correct. Yes, what about others? Correct, Kabir. Priyansh, correct. So, normally what happens is when we have a magnet, the correct answer here is option C. Okay, why is it option C? Because when we have a magnet, so let's say we have this bar magnet, okay, the magnetic field is such that the magnetic field will originate out from the poles and it will go like this, okay. So the magnetic field is strongest at the poles. That is why most of the nails will stick to the poles only, because at the poles magnetic field is strongest. Around the middle portion of the magnet also some of the nails will stick, but maximum will stick to the ends. All right. Okay. Next question, ninth one. In the following questions, a statement of assertion is followed by a statement of reason. Choose the correct option. So we have to look at assertion and reason first, figure out whether both the statements are individually correct or not, and then see the option. So if no more salt can be dissolved in the amount of water, the solution is said to be a saturated solution. On heating the saturated solution, the salt will be precipitated out. Both A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of A. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation of A. A is true, R is false, A is false, R is true. Think about each statement first. Think, David, think. Think. If no more salt can be dissolved in the amount of water, the solution is said to be a saturated solution. Think, I still don't have any correct answers. On heating the saturated solution, the salt will be precipitated out. Okay. Alina correct, Priyansh correct. Okay, I'll tell you the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Assertion is wrong. Why is assertion wrong? It says if no more salt can be dissolved in the amount of water, the solution is said to be a saturated solution. It is incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Because assertion is true. Assertion is true, reason is false. Sorry. Correct option is C. Assertion is true. That is the correct, definition of a saturated solution, that if no more salt can be added, then it is a saturated solution. That is true. Incorrect is the reason. Why? Because they are saying on heating the saturated solution, the salt will be precipitated out. Will that happen? If I heat the solution? No. That means you can, once you start heating the solution, you can add more salt to it, right? So what will happen? You will get you can make a super saturated solution then after that, if you increase the temperature. So salt will not precipitate out, hence reason is wrong. So correct answer is option C. Assertion is true, reason is false. Okay? Any doubt, anyone? Don't know. Yes, no, don't know. Okay, no. Okay, great. All right. Solution of iodine when dropped on a piece of potato turns yellow red, violet, red brown, blue black. Easy question. Food test. First chapter. I'm sure everybody's done this. Alina, correct. Others think? Okay. What does potato have? Protein, carbohydrate, starch, sugar. What does it have? Atul, correct. Others think. Priyansh, think. Divit, correct. Think. Kabir, think. What does potato have? Potato has starch. What is the starch test? Starch test is the iodine test. So when we add a solution of iodine, iodine is brownish in color, okay? And when you add iodine, which is brown in color, to starch, it will turn blue-black if starch is present. So correct answer will be blue-black in color, okay? Positive test for starch is blue-black iodine color. Next, which of the following is not a property of cotton fabric? Not a property. It contains air spaces between its fibers. It absorbs sweat. It has good drapability. It cannot be dyed into different colors. Why you don't wear cotton clothes of different colors? Okay. All right, correct answer is option D only. Drapability means that it's easy to, like it's smooth to drape. Like for example, when we drape a sari, making pleats and all is easy. Okay, so if you're making it into a shirt or making it into a certain substance, that is drapability. Okay, so correct option here is no. Correct option is D. It cannot be dyed into different colors. Is not a property of cotton fabric. They are asking not a property. It can be dyed into different colors. Okay, so that is why it's not a property. Rest all are properties of cotton fabric. Which of the following statement is incorrect regarding human skeleton? Somebody said that they like human body, right? Now tell me what is incorrect. It consists of skull, backbone, ribcage, and bones of limbs. It consists of 206 bones in an adult woman. All the bones present in it are of the same size and shape, and it provides shape and support to the body. Alina, correct. Okay, all of you correct. Priyansh correct, Kabir correct, Divit correct, Atul correct. The correct answer is C. All bones are of same shape and size. That is incorrect. We have small bones, long bones. We have different shapes, sizes depending upon the body part where the bone is present. Okay. Select the option that contains abiotic components only. Plants and animals, air and microorganisms, bacteria and fungi, water and soil. Abiotic. What are abiotic components? Correct, David. Alina correct. Kabir correct. Yes, what about others? Abiotic. What are abiotic components? Priyansh correct. Okay, correct answer is option D. And any kind of when we are looking at our environment, we have two types of components: biotic and abiotic. Biotic are living organisms. Abiotic are non-living components. So plants and animals, biotic. Air and microorganisms. Air is biotic. Air is abiotic. Microorganisms are biotic. Bacteria and fungi both are living, so biotic. Water and soil are abiotic because they are non-living organisms. Okay, correct answer is D. All right, next. X is a biodegradable medical waste, whereas Y is a non-biodegradable medical waste. Select the option that identifies the correct disposal method of X and Y. Very easy. Biodegradable, that is degraded by microorganisms easily, they decompose easily. Non-biodegradable, medical waste, which doesn't get easily degraded by microorganisms. It will persist for a long period of time, maybe like a syringe or a needle, like that. So how do you dispose it off? What will you do? Okay, correct. Alina, correct. David, correct. What about others? So, for example, biodegradable medical waste could be cotton, it could be a gauze, cloth, cotton cloth. Correct, Priyansh. So, what we can do is we can okay, Atul. Now, incinerating means burning. If you burn the waste, that is incinerating. Correct answer here will be composting and recycling. So we can compost or we can recycle. Okay. But one second. Do you think for medical waste we'll do composting and recycling? No. So what do we do? It's medical waste specifically. Sorry, I didn't read this one. If it's medical waste, what will happen then? Medical waste. That means, let's say we have gauze. Correct, David. So we will incinerate it. Never recycle. Never reuse anything. No landfill, no composting. So correct, Kabir. It will be C. Both, whether it is biodegradable or non-biodegradable, all medical waste is incinerated. Okay, that means it's burned so that there is no infection spread. There is no reuse of the same needle or the syringes because it can lead to infections. Okay. Which mineral is wrongly matched for its role in the body? Iron to build healthy hemoglobin, calcium to build strong bones, iodine to prevent your goiter, and sodium to prevent beriberi. David has already answered. Very good, David. Correct. Alina, correct. Kabir, think incorrectly matched, wrongly matched. Priyansh, think wrongly matched. A is correct, both of you. Kabir and Priyansh, A is correct. Iron is present in hemoglobin. The term heme means iron. Okay, so hemoglobin means iron containing red colored pigment that is present in our blood. Okay, so it helps in transporting oxygen. So A is correct. Which one is incorrect? Atul, I said A is correct. Wrongly matched you have to find. Something that is incorrectly matched. Priyansh, correct. Correct, Kabir. Okay, correct answer is correct, Atul. Sodium to prevent beriberi. So calcium is required to build strong bones. Iodine is for goiter, to prevent goiter, because we have thyroid hormone. Thyroid hormone gets activated only in the presence of iodine. Sodium doesn't help to prevent beriberi. It is actually vitamin B1 that helps to prevent beriberi. Okay? If there is lack of sodium in the body, it will disbalance your water levels in the body. Okay? All right, next one. I will just talk till question 16 and then I will stop the demo. All right, so we just quickly go through questions. Yes, I will tell you a line. In the following questions, a statement of assertion is followed by the statement of reason. So we have assertion and reason. Phylloclades are modified stems which perform the function of leaves. Reasons of phylloclades store water, mucilage, and latex. Phylloclade, phyllo means leaf. Clade means it's a blade. So phylloclade means leaf-like. Okay. So leaf-like modification of the stem to perform function of the leaves. Okay. And some phylloclades store water. Mucilage means mucus material, and latex is again a gum-like substance, so that water can be retained for a longer period of time. Correct, Atul. Divya, think. Priyansh, correct. Kabir, think. What are we talking about here? Which plant are we talking about here? What do you think? Phylloclades, stems that store water. Stems that are modified into leaves. Any idea? Which plant? Correct, Priyansh. We're talking correct, Alina. We're talking about a cactus. Divit, correct now. So we're talking about a cactus where the stem is modified into leaf-like structure so that they can perform the function of leaf. And this phylloclade or the stem will store water also, it stores mucus also, and it stores latex also, so that water retention can be done and the cactus can survive in drought condition. Okay? So both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation of A. Got it? Any doubt, anyone? Okay, I'm going to stop here. When we come for the regular classes, of course, we'll complete this question paper. So this question paper has about 50 questions. Each class we will be doing all the 50 questions. Okay, so we have this test series for about 10 classes only. So we'll be covering up to 10 question papers. From your side, what I would want if you come to regular classes is that if there is any chapter where you feel you have a doubt, or some chapter where you feel that some topic is not clear to you, you can ask me, so that beforehand only we take our time for that and we complete it. Okay? All right. So that's it for the demo today. Any questions for me, anyone? Yes, no? Don't know? All good? I hope everyone liked the demo. Yes? I agree. All right. Okay, then hopefully I'll see you guys in the regular classes. See you soon. Thanks for joining, guys. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Bye.